back, slackers. This is episode 3 of our E3 coverage. We're going to be talking about Ubisoft
I
today.
hate everything.
Oh, you love it.
I hate everything, especially the Ubisoft conference.
To start off, we're going to talk about the most important thing shown at Ubisoft.
Just Dance 2017,
Oh, I
guys!
can't wait!
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm just dancing.
Just overall thoughts on the
that
Ubisoft
was a whole
conference
game.
before we jump into it. Like, I like watching boring press conferences because I'm a nerd, and as far, like, Jesus Christ, man. This was like, there was great content in this conference, but the pacing was so bad. It was like, this was like 2 hours, and I feel like I've been here for 7. It was like pulling teeth by the end of it, I swear to God. Alright, so, Just Dance 2017, Who gives a fuck? Next thing they talked about, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Which
Nice.
graphically looks really impressive. I personally don't care about Ghost Recon. Not really my kind of game.
Never once have I played a Ghost Recon game.
I played a few of them back in the day, like on my Xbox. It was fun.
I'm a spaz.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
That's about it. That's my
the
comment.
top
It was
Like,
fun, okay.
The highlights that I had, graphically, it's really impressive. It's like all about fighting these cartels that have taken over Bolivia, and you're like this
Bolivia.
insurgent force, I guess.
I have some real world experience in that, so like I'll judge the game.
I mean, to be fair, you do look like you're dressed like either a dad or a Colombian drug lord. So
Why not both? Colombian drug dad.
why not?
Wait, did we start a band and call it Colombian drug dad?
Who
Yes.
says Colombian drug lords can't be
Yes,
good
we
fathers, Pete?
I mean, if I would learn anything by watching Narcotico or whatever the fuck.
Narcos?
Narcos on
That's a good
Netflix.
fucking
Yeah,
show.
it actually they can be.
Yeah.
So anyway, looks like it's open worldish. Has 1 to 4 players for the campaign. Looks like it's taking a lot of gameplay influence from Metal Gear Solid 5 and The Division, mission-based, big stealth focus. Demo looked pretty cool, but it was like a little too scripted for my tastes. But it was cool to see a lot of gameplay. Game comes out on March 7th, 2017. If that's your bag, be excited for it.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, so the next big announcement was Fractured But Whole, the sequel to South Park Stick of Truth.
Dedicate our lives to fighting crime for one reason: to make $1 billion on a superhero franchise. Let's go through the plan one more time. First, we start with the Coon movie. Then we do the Super Craig movie. Then
Super Craig, Man of Craig.
Just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series. How come I have to have the Netflix? You have a movie, Mysterion. You're in the 3rd Coon and Friends United movie after your Netflix series. Yeah, but he's saying he doesn't ever get his own movie. Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
The franchise plan sucks. If we want to make billions of dollars, maybe we should start with a Tupperware movie.
Right, start with a black superhero.
Marvel is making a black superhero movie.
Yeah, now! They waited years to get to that! Real people first, and we sneak the black guy in phase
Super
3.
Craig
We're
3,
sneaking
the
in.
Earth explodes.
All the time. But then we're just rehashing the same old material.
There's nothing wrong with doing the exact same movie to start a franchise.
Okay, J.J. Abrams.
You're on Cartman's side? He just likes this plan because he gets 2 movies in phase 1. God! We have to just go with this plan. We don't even have 1 movie yet!
This is incredible.
How did we grow so far apart?
You go with the plan. Maybe we'll just go and do our own franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude. Civil War. You. We'll make way more money on our franchise. Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics.
DC Comics.
I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3.
Shut up, Super Craig.
Oh my god.
It looks so good. I'm really
Oh
excited
my
for this
God.
game.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice.
Did I just hear someone use a microaggression?
December 6th. Get the Stick of Truth free with purchase.
Oh, that's
What?
cool.
Okay.
Entirely bonus content.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, and just so you can get an idea of like what the gameplay looks like, we're showing a little bit of the announcement trailer the announcement that they did at E3 with Matt and Trey. They came out and showed off. The game has a kind of a more tactical layout now for the combat. It looks like your parties are no longer limited to just 2 kids. So it looks like decent amount of innovation here.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics or like a Fire Emblem.
Like a simplified version, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, and there's like you can interact with the other characters for like team up moves and
Oh man.
all kinds of stuff.
What? Kill him! This game's getting my dick rock hard.
Nice. Wow. Totally realistic.
So yeah, that's the fractured but whole, guys.
It's a lot to take in.
What do you guys think?
Did
I'm
you guys play
impressed.
Stick of Truth?
I love
Stick of Truth was really good.
Yeah.
I'm approaching this one the same way I approached Stick of Truth, where like I'm hesitantly excited.
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic is the phrase people actually use.
Yeah.
Not hesitantly excited.
Cautiously
I would
optimistic.
agree.
I'm worried happy.
But I don't know. I don't really have a lot of an attachment to South Park. I think seeing PC Principal in the trailer worries me because
Did you not like season 15?
I did not.
Oh, I loved
Yeah,
season
I
15.
totally disagree. So like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked the first game, and I'm a fan of South Park, so I'm excited for more. And like, as long as Matt and Trey are at the helm, I have
They
every
always
reason to
have
believe
to
it'll
be.
be good. Yeah.
At the very least, it'll be really, really funny.
Yeah, I don't because like I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it from a gameplay perspective. I think
Yeah, I'm
Ubisoft
not-
will do a fine job.
I'm not worried about it from a gameplay perspective either. Like it sucks to see Obsidian not in the loop anymore after
I agree.
the phenomenal job they did with Stick of Truth. It's just this is totally a sidebar about South Park, but I'm just not a fan of when South Park gets political.
So the
That's-
last half of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last like 8 seasons,
Yeah,
basically.
like I love it when they're just like dumb and funny, but South Park tends to get preachy about things I disagree with.
Okay.
Is that the same reason you don't like Law and Order?
Yes, no, Law and Order is great. Law and Order SVU is a fucking garbage
Oh,
show.
we're the bad guys to the U.S. Constitution.
The next game that we wanted to show off to you guys was Eagle Flight, which is a VR game made by Ubisoft, coming to all VR platforms. It's like a competitive PvP game. It's 3-on-3s. There's a lot of like capture the flag style stuff. It looks really, really fun.
Play the most graceful bird of all time, the American Eagle.
Oh, and it takes place in, funny enough, in Paris.
Yeah.
That's been reclaimed by nature. So
Yeah.
like everything's overgrown and everything. And
If only that would happen in real life.
If only birds can make the trails, that'd be even better.
but anyway, like
If only birds didn't exist.
Oh my god, dude, this is your nightmare.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wow.
Andy Brown will not play this game.
I mean, I'll probably play this game because there's giraffes in Paris, and like,
there's giraffes.
I'm not one of those people who
Well,
like
birds aren't
sees a
getting
picture of a
killed.
spider on a screen and freaks the fuck out. It's just like I don't want birds around me.
like a full eagle coming at your face. It's
Did
not
that
like-
eagle just like shoot another eagle somehow?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
it's a bald eagle. That's what they do.
But yeah, they had like, as you can see here, they had like a live demo of it that you guys can check out for yourselves. We're not going to show it here, but I'm super excited about this game. It's one of the most like gamey VR games that I think we've seen so far. Like it looks like it's pretty competitive, and I don't know, I'm excited to play it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And at the trail end of that trailer, I don't know if this is going to make it on screen, but they had showcasing their other VR stuff. They're doing a Star Trek, was it Bridge Crew is the name of the game?
Yeah, that is. Hold on, I have some notes about it. I think like it looks like a really cool experience. LeVar was like real hype on it. Like it seemed like he was like having a ton of fun playing it. And when he was talking about it with Aisha Tyler, definitely seemed like it was a lot of fun. My whole thing is it seems like really impractical because it's like all focused on communication with the other people on your team.
And,
so
like,
you need like 5 friends that all have
VR
the
headsets.
same VR headset.
Oh, it has to be the same?
I don't think any of them are cross-platform. You know, like this game is on all VR platforms, I think, but like we would all need to have Sony VR to play it together.
It's cool. It's only $2,000, but
Yeah.
we can do that.
So it's like
Sure.
we already have Artemis for like $25, which check out Artemis if you haven't. It does the same thing as Star Trek VR is trying to do. It's like a bridge simulator.
Right.
But
Pulsar,
you just need to have
Actually.
your 5 computers set up on the same network,
Right.
and then everybody's got their station.
Yeah.
You can literally do
That's
Pulsar on
cool.
Steam
So-
for the same experience.
Admittedly, I will say one thing that's really cool about it too is like, obviously because it's VR, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're like sitting in the ship room and you can look around like to like talk and communicate with the other people on your team, and you can actually see them doing their jobs in real time and stuff like that. So it looks really
That's cool.
neat. It's like it's really cool. I just think it's probably ahead of its time. I think like it's gonna be out before there's enough VR players for it to really.
Oh
work.
yeah.
You know, like
That's how I feel about all these like big hyped VR
Most
games.
VR games.
Well, no, because like single player VR games don't you don't need anybody else to play
Yeah.
them. It's like the idea of like Eagle Flight, for example, is like I don't need a team to play that game and have that be fun. But a game that's literally 100% about communication
Yeah.
is gonna be like I can play Overwatch by myself and play with other players and like have a team, you know, and work together or whatever. Whereas for this, if the entire game is about talking to the other people that you're flying the ship
Yeah.
with, that's gonna be hard unless it has really good, you know, like chat options.
You buy the game in the VR for like, what? The VR's $400.
Yeah.
You spend like $450 on something and realize that everyone's a troll.
Yeah.
It's like-
that's my concern, right? So you get it and then everyone's just like calling you a bunch of names and shit.
Yeah.
Turn the ship.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
I'm
just
good.
like I spent $450 like I called names. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's, you know, they had a couple other VR games to show off, but those were the two that stuck out to us the most. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
For
honor.
Yeah, for honor. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. So this is where the game transitions out of... Sorry about all that. I'll cut that shit out. This transitions from the story mode, like the cinematic stuff, and then here's the first like taste of gameplay. So, this to me very much reminds me of Dynasty Warriors.
Yep. Faceless mooks, you're named warrior, fearless and full of rage.
Yep.
Yeah, but it seems like it's less like.
In a game about killing mooks, I kind of also
No.
want to be a mook.
The combat is like definitively Assassin's Creed. Like you see how
Yeah.
he goes for like the kill shots on people who are like 10 feet away and he sidesteps into them.
Yeah. Oh, and even like the highlight of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so,
You can feel it's an Ubisoft game for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I too love Vikings, Arkham Samurai.
Vikings, Arkham Samurai. Pretty accurate.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, right in the dick.
Yeah, a lot of the executions are pretty brutal.
That is definitely not Dynasty Warriors.
I mean, I don't know. It looks very Dynasty Warriors in the fight through mooks, then you see a general, then you actually have to try to fight, you know.
That's exactly the cadence of it. Like,
Yeah.
the way that this climaxes, which I'll skip to in a minute, is just like a big sword fight against like the boss samurai.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like you mow down. Thompson just went from full hype to no hype.
Yeah.
Mow down everybody on your way.
I've played this kind
Get that
of
like
game
60-person finisher.
before. Not necessarily better or worse. It's just I've played this kind of game before.
It's interesting to see a Western studio doing it, but otherwise I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like,
There isn't really anything in the
It doesn't-
gameplay yet that I'm like really excited to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if like, hey, if I hadn't played these kinds of games before, this would be really cool.
I think it's cool. Like, it seems like they're trying to break it up a little bit with like more siege mechanics like this, but it doesn't seem dissimilar enough from that kind of game, which I'm really not a fan of.
I think it really does remind me too much of Assassin's Creed to like stand out on its own. Unfortunately.
I think
Yeah, I think this is probably gonna get lost in the shuffle of really good stuff that's actually coming out.
Yeah, I agree. Just because I don't think it does anything to really like really set itself apart. Like it seems a little bland.
It looks cool in that if you want to, you know, have a fighting game where you play as a Viking,
Yeah.
like this can be your thing. It doesn't look bad. It just looks bland.
I feel like this game would have done a lot better back a few years ago when there weren't like such a healthy string of games
Oh, shit.
in
Oh!
here.
That was cool.
That was cool.
That was neat.
Our troops are still stuck outside the gates of the Great
Yeah, you know, that's the thing is like it doesn't look bad at all. It's just in a year where there's like a
Yeah.
million really exciting games, this is going to be one of the ones I take the time to play. I don't know, probably not.
Yeah, this is probably like a Redbox game.
That's an unlucky guy. One hit.
So there's definitely some cool
There's some improvements.
executions
Yeah.
there.
I'll play it when it's free with gold.
That's, yeah, right. I will say like the final boss fight, which is coming out. I'm gonna skip ahead to it.
I wish
Is really
there was
cool.
more
We just needed to push.
kind of connection with you and your troops.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I felt that would be kind of an interesting mechanic.
We've entered into
Okay, so, this is what I was talking about. It's like, this is like the big sword fights with like the boss. Again, he said, you killed all the weebs, now you gotta fight this guy.
Here we've entered into revenge mode. You can trigger this special mode once you've blocked or taken enough damage. Revenge mode will bring you stronger defense, and you will deal more damage.
Well, that just lost me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, that seems to be where like the game breaks it up the most, is having this like kind of like back and forth swordplay, and
This could be, honestly, maybe the campaign's nothing to write home about, but it could be like a really interesting, like 1v1 PvP. You go into a battle and like it's you and this.
it
other
has a
guy, and
multiplayer mode.
It could be really interesting just to see because you don't usually see this kind of stuff as multiplayer.
So yeah, I mean that's For Honor.
Alright.
It's
That's a game.
interesting, but I
think something
I
that
can't
can
say
be
I'm
played.
sold on it.
Something
Yeah.
I'll play eventually.
Yeah. It's coming out February 14th, and you can register for the alpha right now on forhonor.com. So, a couple of things to just kind of brisk through. They announced a sequel to the indie game Grow Home called Grow Up. Reminded me a little bit of like Mario Galaxy visually, the way that you're kind of like
Yeah, I can see that.
exploring the universe. It seems pretty interesting. I didn't play the first game, so I don't have a lot to say about it. Trials of the Blood Dragon is playing off the weird expansion they made to Far Cry 3 to make like an Excitebike
this-
ripoff.
That's incredible.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Trials and Blood Dragon.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
That trailer, we won't watch it here, but it's worth watching on its own even if you don't play the game because it's literally just like a 90s...
Blood Dragon was amazing.
It's like a late 80s, early 90s like serial commercial for the game. It's
Blood
really
Dragon
funny.
was the best Far Cry
It was.
game.
It really, truly was the best Far Cry game, actually.
I don't hard disagree on that, but whatever.
Okay.
They talked about the Assassin's Creed movie, showed some new stuff. I don't really care. We talk about games. The last thing
importantly-
is Watch Dogs 2. So
Watch Dogs!
we'll take a look at Watch Dogs 2's trailer.
I'd be much more excited for Watch Dogs if it was a game in which you actually just watched dogs.
Nintendogs!
Andy
Not even
Brown's
Nintendogs.
Dog
I don't want to have to
Simulator.
take care of them. Just watch them.
I just want to watch
Dog
the
watching
Oh God!
Simulator.
The trailers. Is this the one we're watching? Hack everything.
No, first one, Infiltration Mission.
Oh, we're gonna.
It's hilarious.
I want to watch the gameplay. That was like what actually was interesting to me. Yeah, well, no, we'll skip through.
So this is Watch Dogs. Oh God.
Watch Dogs 2. Well, yeah, we'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll show you guys a little bit of the story stuff, and then we'll jump into the gameplay.
Purge Anarchy.
No,
Anonymous.
it's Purge election year.
No, it's basically
Anonymous the game.
You're playing as.
He's not wearing any Guy Fawkes masks.
No, but he has a weird computer mask that makes emojis instead.
Oh, so what is it? The laughing man from Ghost in the Shell? Or whatever the guy's name was?
But yeah, so essentially the whole thing is like, there's this, the government's corrupt, there's this social media thing that's like a Facebook analog that's selling people's information and stuff. They're manipulating this election to vote in this guy who's beholden to this evil corporation or whatever, so.
I mean, this seems like the right idea for Watch Dogs,
Yeah.
and not generic revenge missions.
Yeah, I think
Watch Dogs 2 is set in the San Francisco.
it's set up a lot better than the first one, I think. I'm actually pretty interested in Watch Dogs 2, I have to say. I had no interest in the first one
Yeah.
at all.
I have the
Well,
first
the
one.
lead character of the first one was just boring.
I have the first game.
So
and
here's
I
your main
couldn't-
character.
I couldn't even beat it. It just.
And you are free to do as you please in our open world.
No, shut up.
I don't care about your open world. Hey, look, dogs.
See, you watch
Oh, look,
dogs.
there's two of them. There's two
There
of
you
them.
go.
That's
Andy
the
got
second
exactly
game.
what he wanted.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10.
Oh, dude.
Would watch dogs all
Did you
day.
pre-order it yet, Andy? So here's the thing that's cool. He's like right now telling you about how you can hack anything around.
What you could do in the
So
first
just-
game.
They hack the car.
I mean, you
Car
could do
goes
pretty
off.
much most of everything in
Oh
the
my
first
God.
game.
Now you can
That is a
fully
bad
hack
day.
every machine and everyone's phones and everything. So it's like, yeah, he's making all these people get a phone call.
Just cause, like,
Just
Yeah.
for being a dick.
Why not? I mean, if you have to distract the police, maybe you gotta like
Yeah.
call people.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you can control the car, like that's a lift, so you can control that to get back up or to get up to the top of that.
So you found another hacker.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's another hacker, and you can I think use that for co-op as well. But you can also just control some of the NPC ones.
I mean,
Oh, there's NPC, so that's not like it's not like
No.
Destiny where that's a real dude.
Nah, that was an NPC.
Yeah,
Okay.
it might have been a real dude because he did have a name over him, but I'm not totally sure.
I think when he did the phone ping, it like found the guy nearby.
Because I think it's
Yeah.
both. There are, like, you can just use it in solo player and interact with other members of your hacker collective, which is DedSec, which
If
is
you
the
look at the
logo we
top,
saw
I
in the
mean, he's
beginning.
switching people at the top.
Yeah, it says DedSec channel.
Yeah.
That's the name of the group.
I think it's just like really ironic that Ubisoft is like making their big hype trailer a game about how you gotta fight the evil corporations.
Hey man, if it sells,
What's
I mean,
ironic about
shit,
that?
Ubisoft's not that evil. Like, fuck.
they're not evil, but
They're just
I
so
wouldn't say they're
fucking
evil
big.
at all. Yeah, they're big. They're a big conglomerate.
You gotta fight the corporations, man.
Not like us, though. We're the good guys. Hey, whatever. They make video games.
That is
not
reckless
social
driving.
media websites.
Yeah.
Not something evil like social media, Andy. They make something pure.
This game's gonna have full Facebook integration too.
That would be so fucking funny. So this guy looks like he's like your best friend character. He's the guy I think we saw talking in the beginning. He's like this weird cyberpunk dude with a emoji mask.
It stepped right out of fucking Shadowrun.
Oh my God.
yeah, he did. Oh my
Look at
god. Oh my god, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is some
Perfect.
Oh
Escape
my
from New York kind of
Oh
shit.
my fucking god.
And they just change with his dialogue. and
Hello, fellow kids.
All right, Chummer.
Also, that guy's facial hair
stuff.
kind of reminds you of Hannibal Buress. And how great would that be if that was your lead character?
I wish it was just. I wish it was.
Hannibal
He would be
Buress.
so
I'm pretty sure
dissuaded
he's
by the
a-
whole
It would
situation.
be like, man.
You want to hack something? All right, man.
Yeah, man.
Hold on.
Drones are a thing kids are into these
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
right?
So yeah, you can use this drone for surveillance, and like kind of figuring out the layout of what you're going to be invading.
You could do that the last time by going into the camera system.
You can do that too. There's cameras inside that you can activate.
No one sees
If
that
this
thing?
if this is a game about hacking and you have this drone that can like tap into people's phones, why would you ever need to like physically
You
go
don't.
into a place?
No, you don't. And that's the thing about the first game. Like, I played enough of it, like at least 80% of it, and it's like you had entire places that I could sit a block away from, go into like a phone, bounce from a person, like 37 something devices later, do the whole mission, and then just be like, all right, drive away, and like you're 2 blocks away, and like I never had to physically show up. So I would just make it fun and run in with guns blazing.
So yeah, here's the camera stuff again.
And then you can like go into someone's phone from the camera. You know, it's crazy.
Okay, so here's where he starts moving again. So yeah, you can like hack the crane to move around.
Wouldn't it be easier to just like physically use the buttons?
Yes. You
I'm
don't
still
get
standing
it.
here.
No,
You have to
Andy.
hack it.
He's a hacker. You don't get it. He can do it with his phone.
Dude, it's like if you could run really fast and also like walk normal speed, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go to this thing. Would you always walk normal speed? You would always use your power.
No.
His only power is phone things. Let him do it.
Hey man, is it the end of the game? Is it like Kung Fury where he hacks time?
Hacking too much time.
Man, they
If
said
this
hack
has-
everything.
if this has any sort of like character creation,
it doesn't.
It
Oh, it
doesn't.
doesn't?
Yeah, you just play as this one character.
that's a shame.
Well, that just shot down your
You-
fun.
you would-
I was gonna say I was gonna make Hacker Man.
Oh, nice, nice,
I can hack that.
dude.
So yeah, this is Watch Dogs. We watched some
Dude,
dogs.
yeah.
So do you think if someone has like a pacemaker, can you hack the pacemaker?
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't see why not.
You get it.
That's really
Do
messed
you
up.
just
though.
straight up kill someone?
Essentially,
I mean, you could shoot them too, but hacking the pacemaker is really messed up.
Oh man, they figured out you're downloading the evidence.
Because
Now
they-
they're gonna
can-
shoot. Like, what kind of fucked up world is this where you see someone who's snuck into your party and you start shooting at them?
Dude, it's the
well, we did miss some parts where he choked a bunch of guys out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we were skipping around a little bit. But yes,
A little bit.
There was
Yeah.
one more thing we wanted to watch.
a little bit.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I thought it was steep.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, yeah. There was one more thing to show, and it's so boring. That's why I forgot about it. Ubisoft also announced a new IP called Steep, They
Oh yeah, it's like the fucking open world mountain game.
It's
right?
an
Where
open
it's
world
you
like
snowboard
extreme
and-
sports game. You
Yeah.
snowboard
Oh,
and
God.
ski and like hang glide and stuff.
Is it VR or is it just
No.
Do
I think the world's missing good extreme sports games. Like fucking, it kills me that Tony Hawk is dead.
I know. I
No,
agree.
Tony Hawk's not dead, but Tony
Oh,
Hawk's
you scared me
series
a
is
little.
dead.
no? Tony Hawk is dead. It's
Tony
on the
Hawk
internet.
died.
No, man, he's not dead. He just went
No,
underground.
it was Dave Mirra.
Oh.
But yeah, my overall thoughts were it's very pretty. It's a cool concept, but I couldn't be less interested in it.
Oh, and they
It's
talked
not-
about the Assassin's Creed movie.
It's
Yeah.
not
We forgot
SSX.
to-
No, we mentioned that.
Did we?
Yeah, we just said it was
It's
boring.
so forgettable. We forgot that we talked about it.
Magneto is.
Magneto is gonna be the guy. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Really?
Yeah, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
Well, that gives me kind of faith.
Magneto as this guy's
We'll
not
see.
Ezio, so why do we care?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Like us, share us, subscribe us. We'll see you next time for.
PlayStation.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Leave a comment.